Welcome to Medical Terminology. In this course, you're going to learn a high-level overview of medical terminology. This is a one credit unit course. You will not finish up this course a medical terminology expert per se, but you're going to leave here with competency, knowledge, and be able to navigate the healthcare world and learn words throughout your career. Reviewing the table of contents, we will start out learning concepts of medical terminology, suffixes, prefixes, root words, such as that, so you can utilize that baseline to get through the remaining of the course. Body structure will be discussed. Chapter 3 is disease and treatment. The skin system, skeletal system, muscle system, nervous system, special senses is Chapter 8. Then the endocrine system, cardiovascular and lymphatic systems is next. Blood and immunity in Chapter 11. Respiratory system, digestive system, and then the reproductive systems are also discussed in this book, and we will review those. Please be sure to read the syllabus thoroughly and complete the syllabus quiz that is required. Next, I want you to buy your book if you have not already. You can use your book on quizzes, tests, the final, etc. I implement this as a real world idea because in healthcare, if you are working in an office, hospital, wherever you may be, research lab, if you have a question or if you need to look up a medical term, you're going to do so. You're not going to be sitting there guessing or wondering, I can't recall, and what do you do? Well, you look it up. So I utilize that as a real world use for this course. You spend the money to buy the book, you can use the book. Because in healthcare, we do look things up all the time. You are welcome to purchase your book from the Barton bookstore or on Amazon or wherever you choose. Just please know I, as your instructor, I do not provide technical support for the textbook. I do not use electronic textbooks myself. I would not even know where to begin to support you. If you choose to go the e-text route, you will have to get technical support from either Barton bookstore, if that's where you buy it from, or from the publisher if you buy it directly from the publisher online. Some highlights of this course. Discussions are heavily weighted, so please follow the instructions each week to earn full credit for the discussions. If you come across a discussion that has an initial post, for example, that Wednesday or Thursday before the due date on Monday, Canvas does not keep up with that due date. So please be sure to review your weekly modules, note any initial posts and their due dates, calendar them, set an alarm, whatever you have to do, post-it notes. Just please know that Canvas does not remind you of all due dates. So please do not rely on the learning system to keep you up on all due dates. Initial posts are really the big concern. I do believe Canvas lets you know when a quiz is due, discussion, but you should never, at a professional level, collegiate level, you should never rely on the learning system. Follow the weekly instructions, follow the syllabus, reach out to your instructor. Um, be sure to complete all work on time. I do not accept late work. I have multiple reasons. The biggest reason is because in healthcare, in medicine, you cannot give meds late. You cannot show up to work late. You can't submit claims late. You can't manage a budget late. You can't, there's just a lot of discipline, if you will, in healthcare and medicine in the real world. So, as a college student, I expect you to complete all your work on time. Another reason for this is I open the modules weeks in advance. Do not wait until last minute to submit a task or to ask me a question. 13 years of education at the higher level, higher education, and in those 13 years, I've not accepted late work, and I have no intention of doing so in the future. There's not a medical emergency, a death, a weather event, a technology challenge, a sports there, nothing. You should be managing your time well. You should be planning and prepping to submit work on time at this stage of your life. And in holding you to this for this course will even better prepare you for the medical and healthcare world. Each week, you can expect a lecture video. You will not necessarily see my face on these videos, but I will speak to you, review with you, and share knowledge that I have with you. Each week, you're going to read a chapter. You're going to review the PowerPoint provided by the publisher. I'm not going to recreate that when they do just a fine job providing that PowerPoint. I do try to diversify the weekly assignments, whether it is a short paper that you write, a case study that you summarize, or even a worksheet to complete, just to break up some of the monotony. Whether you enjoy quizzes or if you enjoy the case studies, I like to diversify it ever so slightly. I am an online only instructor. I do not have an office or office hours at Barton. You can contact me via email and we can certainly communicate and solve any issues that we may have or may come across via email. So again, please complete the syllabus quiz. Please complete the introduction assignment. That is a graded assignment, and I do not want you to miss it and get started off with a zero. That would not be fun. And again, I'll say it again. I do not accept late work for any reason. That is in the syllabus in bold letters. If that is a concern for you, then you might want to consider adapting some new time management techniques or yeah, I'll leave it at that. I look forward to having you this semester.